If there is one film that changed the course of cinema history, it is Avatar. James Cameron waited for years to create this film because technology was not yet ready to bring his vision of Pandora to life. Finally released in 2009, Avatar was not just a science fiction film, but a cinematic revolution both visually and thematically. With its high budget, innovative 3D technology, and virtual universe, Avatar transported movie lovers to another planet. The stunning nature of Pandora, the life philosophy of the Na'vi people, and the insatiable greed of humanity offered a striking contrast. The film became the highest-grossing movie of all time, with approximately $2.92 billion in revenue. Winning 3 Oscars, visual effects, art direction, cinematography, and 2 Golden Globes, it achieved success not only at the box office, but also at an academic level. Avatar's success was not limited to technical innovations. With deep themes such as environmentalism, harmony with nature, colonialism, and empathy, it left a cultural mark. James Cameron made a notch in cinema history both technically and thematically. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, reached its peak in 2019 with Avengers Endgame after more than a decade of storytelling. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, this work was the most concrete example of how a movie series can reach its climax. In the film, more than 30 superheroes came together in the same universe. However, this large-scale cast did not cause chaos. On the contrary, a strong scenario brought the audience along for the ride. This movie was not only a finale, but a farewell ingrained in collective memory. With a box office revenue of $2.80 billion, the film revealed the intense interest from Marvel fans and a broad audience, surpassing $1.2 billion in its opening week, making it the biggest debut in history. Endgame received 1 Oscar nomination, Best Visual Effects, and stood out at popular award ceremonies like MTV and Saturn. The Russo brothers turned superhero storytelling into digital mythology for our times. Pandora returned, but this time from the depths of water. Avatar. The Way of Water took on the challenging task of surpassing the first film. James Cameron redefined cinematic technology underwater this time. Performance capture techniques were applied beneath the waves, creating a previously unseen form of storytelling. The film possessed not only technological but also thematic depth. Through Pandora's underwater ecosystem, themes such as diversity, tribal culture, and environmental sensitivity were processed. Earning $2.32 billion at the box office, the film more than met expectations. Nominated for 4 Oscars in 2023, it won the Best Visual Effects Award. With this film, James Cameron created a list whose top 2 entries are his own, turning cinema into not only a visual feast, but also an intellectual experience. Great disasters give birth to great stories. Titanic became one of the most emotional and successful tragedies in cinema history. Based on a real event from 1912, the film reflected the era's atmosphere with extraordinary detail. This time, James Cameron spoke not only with technology, but with a human story. The class divides on the ship, the boundless nature of love across social boundaries, and the psychology of an inevitable disaster were meticulously processed throughout. With box office revenue of $2.2 billion, Titanic remained at the top for years, winning a record 11 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Director, Cinematography, Editing, and Original Song. Cameron united box office success with artistry in Titanic. This film showed that cinema is not just a means of entertainment, but also a historical witness and an emotional conveyor. The Legend of the Galaxy returned. Star Wars: The Force Awakens hit theaters in 2015 as the continuation of the classic series and generated great excitement among viewers. Director J.J. Abrams combined nostalgic elements that satisfied longtime fans with a modern narrative for a new generation. The universe was expanded with new characters like Rey, Finn, and Kylo Ren, while classic figures like Han Solo and Leia added depth to the story. The film not only followed the traces of the past, but also launched a new era. With $2.07 billion in box office revenue, the film proved how powerful the Star Wars brand still is. It was nominated for 5 Oscars and won numerous technical awards. It became the most-watched film of all time in the USA and brought a completely new breath to the Star Wars universe. These 5 films have shaped our perception of what cinema is. Each became not just a movie to be watched, but an experience through technical achievements, box office records, awards, and thematic depth. James Cameron's three-time reign is no coincidence. It's a reflection of global trust in his vision and innovation. The Russo brothers mastered large-scale heroic storytelling. J.J. Abrams succeeded in reviving a legend. The true power of cinema is its ability to unite millions in a single story. These 5 films embody that power. What do you think about these unforgettable films at the pinnacle of cinema history? We look forward to your comments. Don't forget to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts below.